Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a Sunday reset, and it is currently Saturday night at 10:45, so starting it a little bit early. I just got out of the shower, and honestly, I thought I was about to start doing stuff, but now that I've sat down, I think I may start in the morning. But I wanted to share the plan, so that's why we're here. I also hate filming intros, so it makes me put off recording. So if I film the intro now, then I can get to recording in the morning, which is what we're going for. But definitely need to do a Walmart order. I'll just get it delivered to the house, probably in the afternoon sometime. I need to do literally so many loads of laundry, so we need to start that in the morning and kind of do it throughout the day. Vacuuming the floors, even though I just vacuumed. I vacuum a little bit every day, but I'm gonna do it again. The dishes need to be done, which is what I was about to do right now, but I really don't feel like it, so we're gonna do that in the morning. But all the Sunday reset things we are going to do in this video, so stay tuned. I'm thinking about reading, but if you don't know, I have not read in a very long time. I've been listening to a little bit of my audiobook every now and then, so maybe I'll just do that. I was about to say I'll get up and go get my book, but honestly, I'm unsure where my book is at the moment because it's literally been so long since I read. A lot of times I will play mindless games on my phone while I listen to audiobooks, and I may just do that because I'm probably going to fall asleep soon because I'm already tired, and I've been going to sleep around 11. I'll get back to you guys in the morning when I start my entire reset. I'm going to show you my house in the morning, and it's very crazy right now because we have a ton of DVDs and movies in the house because we resell them online, and so we're going through them and separating them between the good ones and the bad ones, and so it's taking up our entire living room and half of our bedroom. So I'll show you that, but we should be done maybe tomorrow, most likely Monday, and then we just have to figure out what to do with the bad ones, and then they'll be gone. So that'll be a short-term thing, but as long as I can get it in the living room organized and not in the bedroom, I'll feel accomplished tomorrow. I'll see you guys in the morning when we get started.
I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes.
It is currently 12:40, so we're getting a late start, but we had breakfast and then just chilled for a while. But I'm about to make our Walmart order, so I have a lot of stuff in front of me to prepare for that. I have got a little dirty. I have a little recipe tins that I got at my bridal shower, and I have a bunch of empty recipe cards that I'm gonna write down any new recipes that I get today. But I have all of these recipes, but they're not in the little folders. So I'm gonna organize them into the categories. There is a category in here for meat, but I'm gonna make a category for chicken. And then one for ground beef, because that's honestly how I plan my meals. But I have Walmart pulled up on my computer, and then I also have this little planner that I got from All Things Lillian. I got it honestly a while ago, and I don't use it too often because there's a lot of pages left. But I'm gonna use all of this to plan our food. Okay. Chicken. Put this in here, and then these are all chicken. Sweet ground beef. This is dessert. Okay, let me see if we have, I'm pretty sure there is a dessert tab. Appetizers. Now I need to make one for ground beef. Or I'm just gonna do beef in general. This is beef. I don't know where to put this one because it's meatball pizza bites. I don't know what category that will go into. I'm just gonna put it in entrees. And then move this to chicken. Okay, so I'm gonna spend a little bit of time doing this and looking on Pinterest for recipes. Once I pick the ones, I'm gonna write them on a recipe card, which I could probably wait until I actually make it to see if I like it to write it down, but that would be too simple, so I'm not gonna do that. I'll be back.
We were conversing under the night sky when you took my hand, said let's leave now.
It is a lot later. It's 5:36, and today did not really go as planned, but that's okay. I was working on, what is it called? The groceries. I have everything ready in the cart, but the cart is messed up right now, so we couldn't order it. And then also at the same time I tried to log into my work account and I couldn't, and then I couldn't see my schedule for tomorrow, and so I kind of had a breakdown. And then turns out I can't even log into my work account on the weekends, which doesn't really make sense. But I'm just gonna hope everyone shows up tomorrow. And I'm assuming I have at 8 a.m. I don't know. I guess I can see at midnight, maybe? I'm not sure. But we're having a frozen pizza night. Frozen pizza night is my favorite. We do have it pretty often just because I love it. But other than the groceries from Walmart, I've not really done anything else today. We did go for a walk, which was nice. And then I'm going to show you what I've kind of been up to, which is also the reason why our house is a disaster. But I'm putting these pieces in, and then I think I'm going to do the dishes while I wait for them. I'm sorry, my head is cut off. And then we also have brownies for dessert. Brownies and ice cream. So it's just a good day. Now it's good. We had I think we had peanut butter sandwiches for lunch. You missed that. Let me show you what I've been up to, which is the main point of this vlog, but we kind of missed that. But here's our living room. She's a beaut. Okay, we have a ton of DVDs and CDs everywhere. And I'll show you. It's a little dark in here, but this is the bedroom. These are all DVDs. And then this is stuff that we're shipping out because we're selling them. But we have to scan through like every single one. So I've scanned through like the back row starting here, all through these and those three. But I still have these two. This is a box that's being sold. Cameron has to finish those. And then I have to finish that box. And then Cameron will finish that box. And I have done these, but I haven't done these. So that's what I've been doing, just sitting here scanning through them and separating them between the ones we can sell and the ones we obviously are not selling. But I've been watching 27 Dresses, which is a pretty good movie. I've never seen it, but it's a good. So I'm gonna do the dishes real quick, and then I'll probably just clean the counter, and then dinner will be ready. And then we may watch a spooky movie, maybe. And then after dinner, I'll try to clean some more and get to the actual Sunday reset portion of this vlog. But let's clean dishes.
I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder, love a little louder, love a little louder. We went to a small bar with neon lights.
We had dinner, and then we started watching Black Phone, which is a scary movie, and usually I don't watch scary movies. So we started watching Black Phone, and I think we got like an hour into it, but there was one little jump scare part that scared the mess out of me. But I'm such a baby, I can't do scary movies. But I'm hanging up our laundry. I just started the dryer to get the wrinkles out of the clothes that were in there, because they've been in there for a minute. I really need to switch the sheets. I guess I can do that. I guess. I don't really want to. This is turning into a fail of a Sunday reset vlog, but that's okay. I'm cleaning now, even though it's like 7 p.m., which is really not that late, but it is dark outside. I guess I will finish doing this laundry and then switch the sheets in the laundry, I guess. And then, I don't know, I may end up doing the rest of the DVDs or CDs I need to scan. just because I'm so close to being done. And then once it's done, I can like stack them up more out of the way in the living room. So that's a possibility. But I did record some the other day because we were gonna have like a fall night, and I made white chicken chili, and then we were going to do a scary movie that night, and that was gonna be my video. But Cameron ended up getting home late, and so we kind of ran out of time to do that. But I still have the footage, so I'm gonna put it in now, and you can see me on that day, and then we'll come back to cleaning. Good morning. I just made a peanut butter sandwich, and I'm about to make my coffee, and we are gonna try to have like the best fall day today. I do have work for like 4 hours, but it's not that long, so I'm thinking tonight we are gonna kind of make the house a little cozy and watch a spooky movie. Cameron always wants us to watch spooky movies, but I get bad dreams so easily that I never do it. But I feel like I can watch one in the Halloween season. So we're gonna do that tonight. I don't know what we're gonna watch. I'm gonna have him pick, and I'm hoping it's not gonna be too scary because I literally have bad dreams from like Criminal Minds. So we'll see. But we're doing that, and then I'm also making white chicken chili for dinner, and then we have some leftover cookies for dessert. And it will be such a fun day. So let's make my coffee. I'm gonna sit here and eat my sandwich and my coffee. This is only the second time I've made it hot, but I really liked it the other day, so I'm hoping it's good. And I also love hot coffee with peanut butter sandwiches. So I'm gonna sit here and watch a little bit of YouTube while I eat. And then I'm posting our gender reveal today, and I'm so excited to like finish up that video. It's like mostly done, but I need to finish like the last bits. And Casey sent me the pictures last night that she took, and they look so good. And I'm so excited. I'm posting that today, and then I may post it on Instagram, even though I haven't posted on Instagram literally all year. And I'll have to re-download Instagram to be able to post it. But I think I'll do that just because it's like such a big moment, you know? Okay, part of tonight's dinner is, well, all of tonight's dinner is white chicken chili. So I'm gonna start it real quick before I had to work, but I had to leave so soon, so like I'm very stressed. But I was also trying to upload our gender reveal before I left for work, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen, which is making me very anxious because I was trying really hard to have it finished. But it's okay. I'll just post it tonight, probably around like 5 or 6. No, I have work till 5, so probably like 6, which is fine. But I'm just really excited because I really love the video, and I like can't wait to post it. I don't even remember what all goes in here, but we have chicken. Ew, I hate touching chicken like so much. It's so gross. Last time I said to only do 2 chicken breasts, and I did 3 because that's what always comes in a package, and it was too much. So we're doing 2 this time. I'm literally so nervous about getting to work on time, even though it's 11:55 and I don't have work until 1, and it's literally like 2 minutes away from my house. 1 can of Rotel. Sorry that my head is cut off. Can of corn. Washed black beans. And then onion powder. It has measurements, but I don't feel like measuring. Paprika. Garlic salt, because I'm out of regular garlic. Chili powder. And some pepper. A ranch seasoning packet. And I think that's it. Oh, cumin? I don't think I have cumin though. Yeah, I definitely don't have cumin, but I didn't use that last time. So, okay, a knife is probably not the best thing to mix this with. I think I maybe am supposed to put chicken broth in this. Oh, half a cup of water. I used this last week, but I don't know how long it's good for after it's opened. 3 to 5 days. I'll just use water. And make sure the chicken's covered. And then I'm gonna put it on low, and then when Cameron gets home, I'll have him switch it to high. It's only 12, and I'm not gonna get back until like a little after 5, which would be a little bit too long. So just low for now, and then I'll have him switch it when he gets home. So that's the start of our dinner. Now I'm gonna go to work and hopefully be less stressed. Hopefully. Okay, the sheet I thought was clean is not clean. Turns out none of the extra sheets are clean for some reason. Just because someone doesn't do laundry. So I'm just gonna throw this is a duvet cover, but I'm just gonna throw it down as a sheet for tonight because it's already late. So I'm just gonna put this on there for now. So if I want to go to bed, that there's something on the bed. But not
I
ideal.
wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out.
Okay, that's me making up the bed because the pregnancy pillow is gonna take up all of it. This is not going as planned. This is the state of the laundry room. This is all laundry. Most of this is like blankets and towels because I hate doing those. Those are clean.
Out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder, love a little louder, love a little louder, love a little louder.
I'm gonna put on a YouTube video and then start folding. Oh yay, a work shirt. Needed that. Lately, picking a YouTube video has been the hardest thing ever because I'm just not interested in anything right now. Or nothing like, I don't know. Social media in general hasn't been entertaining for me.
Love a little louder. Love out loud. Love
Rounders are done
out
and these
loud.
smell good. I need to. Oh my gosh. What the heck? I recently bought these like big vacuum seal bags to like save space, especially with like my seasonal pillows and blankets because they just take up so much space in our closets and we don't have that much closet space. We also have some extra like regular pillows. We should probably get rid of them, but we do have them just in case. I don't know. But right now, since there's pumpkin pillows, there's one on the bed. Here always ends up putting his on the floor. But I'm gonna put these away from. I did not think that was gonna take up the whole bag. We also have a ton of blankets, and I can literally never keep them clean. So I'm gonna put some of them up as well. So I'm gonna try to fit this in here, but I don't know if it'll work. Okay. It's not as organized as I was going for, but what can you do? I'm gonna close this up now. That's the bag now. Now I can just shove it in the bottom of the closet. That's not like the most organized form. That's what we're doing now. I definitely think once it gets closer to the baby coming, we will do like a whole house. Like going through and like getting rid of stuff and organizing because we have no space for baby things right now. But we can make space. We just have to obviously go through stuff and move stuff around. But I know we're gonna do that probably around January, so I'm not that worried about it right now, even though it's kind of far from January. But that load of laundry is going. I did find a sheet after I made up the bed, so I'm just gonna have Cameron help me do it tomorrow because I don't feel like doing it. I swear I had so much motivation for this video, but things do not go as planned. I've decided that I'm done attempting for today, even though I honestly did not get that much done. So could I call this a Sunday reset? It's very debatable, more so on the no side, but I did show you the white chicken chili, which that was supposed to be like a different vlog like I said, and it just did not turn out just like this one's not turning out. But it put them together, you can hear Cameron, but put them together and pretend, you know. I like actually almost forgot that I like a week or so ago, maybe longer, 3 weeks ago, that's insane, I did not mean to do that. Okay, 3 weeks ago I posted on my YouTube post like if anyone has any questions, just because I've never done like a Q&A portion in anything, So I got a couple questions, so I'm going to answer them in this portion, even though it's been actually so long. And if you have any more questions, you can put them down below and I'll answer them in my next video, hopefully. Unless I repeat things, and maybe it'll be in 3 weeks. You never know. It's kind of a surprise. But the first one is, what's your favorite book couple? I've never been big on like book couples and stuff. Like people are like get obsessed with book boyfriends, and I've never been that type of person. But I'm trying to think like what book couple I like the most, which would probably be what book I would like the most, which like Thrown to Glass. I don't even remember their names because it's been absolutely so long. Aelin and Rowan. I like them, which I have not finished the series, so don't spoil it if something happens, but I like them. But yeah, that one's hard just because I don't really have favorite couples or book boyfriends. The next one is, what are you super into besides reading? That's a good question. I've been trying to find other, like since I've been in such a reading slump, I've been trying to find other hobbies that I like genuinely enjoy. And as of right now, like I like puzzles. I've always loved puzzles. I've done them like my whole life. I did them a lot with my mom when I was younger, and Cameron likes to do them now. So we've done a couple puzzles in the past couple weeks, and it's just really fun to have a puzzle going, which I feel like fall and Christmas time, it's like always good to have a puzzle going. So like that's one thing I know that I really like. It's just that having the puzzle out takes up the whole dining room table, which means we can't really use the dining room table. So that's the only like downfall at the moment. But then I also really like board games. Cameron and I play board games a lot, and his family plays them a lot, so we'll have game nights a lot, and I do love game night. That's really fun. But yeah, we really like board games and puzzles. I've been trying to get into watercoloring and like just coloring in general with markers, but I get frustrated very easily with it just because it doesn't go as planned. So like that isn't like an enjoyable hobby right at the moment, but I do it every now and then and try to enjoy it. But other than that, I don't have a lot, which I do like. Coloring I like, but the issue I have is that I have alcohol markers, which I was really excited to get. I got them for Christmas last year, and I was seeing like everyone coloring on like TikTok and like YouTube shorts and stuff with these alcohol markers, and so it made me really excited to like get them and color with them. But I have found that the alcohol markers, the color that comes out does not always look the same as the color on the lid, which it's honestly like every time it doesn't look the same, and that drives me insane. So I get really frustrated with those, and I know that alcohol markers are not the proper markers to use, or like you're supposed to use certain paper when you use them, and I always just use those cute little coloring books, and that is also an issue because they bleed like crazy. But I have like colored with my nephews, and they just have like normal markers and coloring books, and then it's fun to do that. But I don't have normal markers, I have alcohol markers, which is unfortunate because I don't want to like get rid of the alcohol markers and buy regular markers because I really wanted the alcohol markers, and I'm like glad I have them, but it's just they didn't turn out how I wanted them to, and just because the color is different, it always throws up like off the color vibe I'm going for, and so that's why it frustrates me. But I've seen a lot of people use like Crayola color tip markers, and I think if I were to get different markers I would get those, but I just feel like I can't justify buying more markers when I already have markers, even though those markers are a challenge. So like that's what some of the things I'm kind of into, but also issues I have with them. I don't really enjoy watching TV, which is kind of, honestly, I feel like it's a problem because Cameron likes watching like shows and stuff, and I just can never, I don't know, I just can't get into shows, like they're not interesting to me, which is so weird because I used to watch TV. I watch YouTube videos, and even now, like I said, social media in general is kind of boring to me right now. It's not because people's content is boring, it's just because I am like not into it right now. I don't know. I guess I'm going through a season or something because I'm not reading and I'm not really enjoying watching YouTube. I started watching Vlogmas, which I am kind of enjoying that, but it's hard to find Vlogmas videos that are not just decorating. I need to find more hobbies that I enjoy, so if y'all have any other ideas, comment them down below because I do need hobbies. I have tried crochet or knitting. I don't know which one is which. I tried one of them, and I'm such a perfectionist that I would like do a little bit and then I would notice that one thing was looser than the rest, so I would just undo it. So I have no proof that I have tried because I just undo it every time just because I get frustrated, which is a recurring problem that I'm the problem when I need to not be a perfectionist, especially when doing hobbies and trying to have fun, but that's where I'm at. What's your favorite Disney movie? I always say my favorite Disney movie is either Aladdin or Big Hero 6, and I love both of those. Aladdin is my favorite princess movie. Big Hero 6 is probably my favorite Disney movie overall, I think. I'm trying to think of any movie I like as much as Big Hero 6. I'm totally just thinking animated. I can't think of movies that aren't animated at the moment right now, other than Hannah Montana. But that's my final answer. Okay, and then I think the last question I have is, what's a scenario that you like to daydream about once the baby is born? Like a family picnic, a first holiday as a family, little moment you can't wait to experience, etc. I was thinking about this. I don't know if I've started daydreaming per se. I have been thinking about like Christmas next year because he will be like 9 months old or around that, which is like kind of bigger. So like he could possibly be crawling next Christmas, which is like insane to think because obviously he's not even out yet. So I've been thinking about that, like how big he's gonna be come Christmas time. And obviously we talk a lot about sports just because Cameron and I both really enjoy sports and hope that our kids enjoy sports. And my nephew has been going to soccer, so like we've gone to a couple of his soccer games, and so it's kind of just like on our mind sports wise. But other than that, I haven't been thinking too much. I'm more so thinking like, what do we need to get? What do I need to clean? Like stuff like that. But I think probably closer to when he's born, or like once he's born, I'll probably start thinking of all the little things. I love that like the first example that you gave was like a family picnic, because I literally love picnics. Our gender reveal was a picnic, our engagement was a picnic, and we have engagement photos that are picnics. That was like two separate things. And so I just really love picnics. So I guess a family picnic would be a daydream that I haven't thought about that I'm excited for. But that's all the questions that I'm gonna go reply and say, hey, I'm answering your questions now, even though it's been 3 weeks. But thanks for sticking through, you know? That is gonna be the end of today's video just because it's not going well. It's very chaotic. Obviously, I started earlier this week trying to film the fall spooky day, and that didn't work out. And then today I tried to film a Sunday reset, and then that didn't work out. So I'm just putting them together and hoping that it turns into something of a vlog maybe. We should be getting to Groceries tomorrow, but I did end up getting stuff for white chicken enchiladas and meatloaf and mashed potatoes. It's like a casserole thing, which are two recipes that I've never tried before. So we're gonna try that. And I am filming a vlog this next week, like a whole week vlog of week in my life at 20 weeks pregnant, just because I'll be 20 weeks and that's halfway. So both of those recipes will be in that video. So if you want to see either of those, you can subscribe and stay tuned so that you can see them. I think that's all for today. And tomorrow I'm going to start filming that week vlog. And hopefully my next videos will be more organized. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.